Hi everyone, and welcome to this MYP Mathematics Category 1 online workshop. So my name is Martin, and I'm going to be your facilitator for the duration of this workshop. So for now, for me, it's Wednesday morning, so it's the start of the workshop. There are 4 modules starting on Wednesday up to the next Tuesday. Of course, some of you are like 12 hours before me, if we talk about time zones. So I'm sorry about that. So you'll see that sometimes there might be a little delay. There are many things that I had to do and prepare for the module 1. So I didn't have time to do the video actually yesterday. So here it comes. It comes with also a welcome message every week. So every week I'm going to show you around what is expected in order to perhaps clarify some things. So the modules and the information are already there. There are module notes that you'll see in every module. For now, modules 2, 3, and 4 are currently hidden, but I will unhide them soon when I'm going to be ready. But you have to follow the pace. So the first week we do module 1, and we wait for the second week to do module 2. So I opened it yesterday. Perhaps some of you have taken a look at it already. But the first thing that you will have is here on the workshop homepage that you can access. Actually, here, if you don't have that menu to the left, it's because you have to press on the hamburger menu here button, and it will hide and show. You can also use the links here on tabs, and sometimes you also have tabs here, but not on all the pages, just on the first page, homepage of each module. So if you go to the workshop homepage, what you are going to see, and what you were able to see already, is announcements. Actually, announcements are my messages that I will send to you throughout the workshop. You will receive them by email, but you can also access them like the past emails through the announcement. You can also ask me questions here by using that send a message with that tool here on the top right corner. Or you can also directly send me an email from your personal address. Also, there is the coffee corner here, which is basically a place where there is the first activity. I didn't show you around, so it's perfectly okay to have added a new topic, but normally if you want to follow the thread, and it might be easier, what we usually do is that I always post one first discussion, which is here. And here I ask you 2 things: to introduce yourself and to share your definition of international mindedness. You'll see within the module notes, if you start the module notes of module 1, it asks you to go back to the coffee corner actually to do that activity. And here is the task, so I try to clarify it as much as I can. So for now it's pretty easy. So we do 1 reply. You see here, please, the reply option. When you read my message, I try to always tell you what to do. And you can click on the downward arrow to insert an image, and on the advanced button actually to add a file. So this is basically the few things that you will use. So when there is a message, and here I've done it myself, I added another message to introduce myself. So when you take my message and you click on reply here, you'll see that it will be like a text box. But then if you want more options, actually you have to press on advanced. So I should actually change that order. So you click on the advanced button, and then you have more options here, like color, bold, characters, and so on. But you can also press on, you can add a link also. You just copy paste the link here, and then you say open a new window. It says here. But you can also press the downward arrow, and then you have the option of inserting an image and some other tools that you might use. So basically this is for the editing tools, but you can also here click on files to add a file, or just drag and drop a file here. So we will have to use these a few times. Then when you post it, what you are going to see is that you have like 15 minutes to modify your message. If it is past that delay, then you can send me a message and I can do it. And then you have the editing option. When you click on it, then you can look at it. So here actually we can click on advanced to access more editing tools. Actually, I'm doing it right now, like the downward arrow. So perhaps this is something that I should have done before. Like, yeah, to access, actually to insert, I'm sorry, I'm doing it right now, to insert or edit an image, to access, yeah, I can tell, to access insert and editing button, and also to attach a file. And then you just click on save, and the changes will be saved. So basically we can do it like that. This is for the workshop homepage. There's also here the burning questions forum. If you have questions, you can write them there, but I will read everything that you write. So basically, sometimes you ask questions throughout the workshop, and you can also send me a message. You have the resource library, which is the last thing that you might use. There are things I haven't updated all of the guides for now. Might do it, but basically, when you need a file, I just attach it to my message all the time. So basically, you don't really need to go here. I'm trying to help you and to just like attach the file that you need on every activity. So here and then, I'm going to take a look around the module 1. The activator is an activity that you can do without accessing actually the module notes. You have 2 videos. You can look at one or both of these videos, and then you just have to share your thought. So once again, you'll see at the bottom that I've already started a discussion, which is here, and you see that I didn't it's going to be like many discussions. So normally just have to click on my message, and then you'll see that sometimes I attach a file, and then you just have to reply and to just share your thoughts, and then to reply to your peers, as here Simon has done, because you can see that to reply, you should have just used the reply button. So it's okay for now. I'm just trying to get things done to help ourselves. For the module notes, what you are going to notice is that it's going to pop up when you press on enter. There is going to be a pop-up window that is going to access. Sometimes it appears errors, so that you can allow it. So make sure to allow it, and here you will have like the module notes, and you can go from one activity to the other. So this was to prepare for the first introduction, and then you go on from one activity to the next, and you can just press here or on the left in order to do the activities. So then, going back here on module 1, you see that there are 4 learning engagement activities. Here, actually, you have 2 things to do in the second learning engagement activity. The first thing is to consider 2 questions and use a Venn diagram. Once again, you can access it here, but if you click on the step 1 Venn diagram, you'll see that I have attached it here. When you are going to download it, you'll have a file like this. You don't have to try to write everything here. Actually, this is like the idea of the Venn diagram, but to help you, just can access within the table here, just to write your answers. So you write the answers to the 2 questions and try to think what is what findings that you think intersect between the 2 answers. So this is the first activity. Actually, once again, just click on reply, click on the advanced button, and then you can attach the file here. You write something here. I think you have no choice, but you can just drag and drop the file here, and you see that it's going to appear like this, and then you say post to forum, and it's going to work. So the second step is actually going back to it. Sorry, I'm trying to get access. Well, actually, here, step 2 is just to write your conclusions regarding teaching and learning. So you can just post your thoughts here. Then you can access the next activity here, or either once again to the left. What you'll see here is the third learning engagement activity. Here are definitions of what would define a lifelong learner, and you have to use these descriptors and try to assess yourself, perhaps ask questions. So this document, once again, is here. You can click on my post, just access the document. Once again, you will have to attach your file. The idea is all about reflecting here in first module, and then you can just put an S where you think you are, and then try to answer these questions about these characteristics. So this is basically what you could do here for the third learning engagement activity. And then if I go to the fourth one, this is going to be done by teams. So I have already set up to simplify teams. I put in 6 teams. So you click on, let's say, team 1, and you'll see that there's already a link to a shared document. So instead of you having to do it, I'm going to do it myself. And here is the list of participants. So let's say that 3 persons are there, then it's enough. So you can just write your name. If you see there's already 3 persons here, just go to the next team. There should be enough teams for everyone. The learning profile attributes are accessible in the activity, but I have put the poster here also. In the mathematics aims from page 7 of the mathematics guide, I've also copy pasted them, and I've also copied them here so that you don't have to do that task. So you just have to associate a learning profile attribute to this and try to justify. You can do it in teams of 3. So this is for that activity, basically, is to try to see. And what you'll see also, and what we'll think about afterward, is that the mathematical aims will lead to the mathematics objectives, which are defined with criteria A, B, C, and D. So you'll see that it's not just putting Word, which is the IB learner profile attributes, to anything. We have to understand that the students will demonstrate these qualities within their work, trying to do the work and to achieve the objectives of the mathematics program. And then it becomes much more relevant because they are living using these qualities within their work, and they will understand why it's relevant to develop these qualities. So I'm going to still let you think about it, but you see that there are the aims, but then the objectives, and you see that there is a direct link to it. And when we do the same task with the objectives, then we realize that all the attributes are useful somewhere to achieve one of the objectives. For the 5th learning engagement activity, the objectives forum, I know that I just saw that the published again a guide, an update in May, but the only thing I've seen so far is just on the front page where they say when the e-assessment starts with the program. So I'll see if there's any more difference with the new mathematics guide. But here, when you take actually I will add the mathematics. I'll basically add the mathematics guide here. Here, I just want to access it. Well, actually, I know I have it right now. Somehow it doesn't work. Where is it? Well, actually, I cannot find it right now. So what I can do, actually, really fast, is to suggest to you to go to the My IB. And if you don't have an account to set it up, you just have to say that you are a new user. Here it's in French. Well, actually, I'll have to access it. And then we'll have access to the Program Resource Center. So if you have never been there, please take a look at this. Here it's that button which we press and then we access it. There are cross-program resources, but all the middle years program resources are here. So you can just click on it and you have the mathematics tile that you can access, and then you have the program, the new program. If you want to download the whole document, just download here in PDF the full publication, and you see that I now accessed it. So I'll put that document actually in your activity here, and we will take a look at not here, the grid, which is right here. Once again, if you go on pages 3, rubrics, and you will take a look here about the command terms, which is like select, apply, solve, all these words that you are going to see. I might do a second video because I feel that I'm missing time. I have 15 minutes limits, so I'll see you in a few seconds.